Hello there, you're now watching TVS News at 5 p.m. with me, Razi Ahmad. Let us begin with our top story. Now, matters pertaining to the agreement for the federal government to return a percentage of tax revenue collected from the state are being finalized. Thus, the appointment of a Sarawak representative on the Inland Revenue Board, or IRB, is a right listed in the Intergovernmental Committee report to determine the amount of tax revenue collected from the state.
Only when you are there, then you know how much is the revenue nationwide. Only you are there, then you know how much Sarawak contribute to the national coffers. So if you know that, then we want a figure, a certain formula, percentage of revenue tax collected Sarawak must be given back to Sarawak, based on reasonable formula, with the win between the federal government and us. And I think the federal government is about to agree on this.
Abang Johari also reiterated that the state government is also negotiating with the federal government on the formula to determine the annual financial grant for Sarawak as enshrined under Article 112D of the Federal Constitution. With the 15th general election to be called anytime soon, Abang Johari said Sarawak should provide a strong electoral victory to the ruling Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS coalition for a stronger voice in Parliament.
Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Douglas Uga Ambas said full participation by the people in all its development programs will ensure the continued success of Betong Division Development Agency, or BDDA. Uga, who is also its chairman, said without their participation, its development objective would be a fiasco.
BDDA is all about bringing the division overall development and its economic field to the optimum level, to be on par with the other advanced communities. Toward this end, he urged the leaders and government officers from the implementing agencies to do the utmost to convince the people. Uga said in the last 50 years since independence, the government had done much to develop the state in terms of all vital infrastructures, utilities and amenities, and in the economic sector. On the 1.5 billion ringgit allocation given to BDDA, Uga, who is also Bukit Saban Assemblyman, said all the state constituencies would get 200 million ringgit each, while Lingga would initially get 30 million ringgit. He said this was because only about 10% of the constituency comes under BDDA. He said the balance of 70 million ringgit would be for the common fund. Meanwhile, he said BDDA Administrative Centre would be in Betong.
The Election Commission, EC, has made several improvements, including extending the voting time by an hour to allow the public more time to cast their votes in the upcoming 15th general election. The Prime Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Parliament and Law, Dato' Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar, said in a parliamentary written reply to Dato' Sri Mukris Mahathir, Pejuang Jerlun, who asked about the EC's plans to ensure a higher voter turnout in the 15th general election, GE15, and measures the Commission would take to prevent irregularities.
In a statement, the voting time will be extended starting from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the Peninsula and 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. in Sabah and Sarawak. Wan Junaidi said the EC would also provide special voting streams for voters aged 60 and above and those with disabilities, adding that these two streams would be limited to 450 people. Following the implementation of Undi 18 and automatic voter registration, he said more polling centres and voting streams would also be added. The Santubong Member of Parliament said several requirements for overseas postal voters have also been repealed. Previously, only those who have lived in or returned to Malaysia for 30 days or more in the past 5 years could apply for postal voting. Those who were living in southern Thailand, Singapore, Brunei or Kalimantan also did not qualify for postal voting and had to come back to vote.
Road closures and diversions will be set up by the Miri District Police to make way for the 86th birthday celebration of the Yang di-Pertua Negeri Tun Pehin Sri Abdul Taib Mahmud and the state-level Maulidur Rasul procession, which will be held this month. Now, according to its District Police Chief, ACP Alexan Nagachabu, the road closures involve a total of 3 roads in Miri starting from 8th till 10th October from 5 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Dan di antara jalan-jalan yang terlibat adalah seperti berikut. Yang pertama, Jalan Bintang Jalan Bintang akan dijadikan sebagai jalan sahala sahaja dan laluan masuk dari Jalan Sukan ke Jalan Bintang akan ditutup. Dan yang kedua adalah Jalan Merdu. Jalan ini akan dijadikan jalan sahala sahaja dan jalan masuk dari Jalan Silvia akan ditutup. Dan yang ketiga adalah Jalan Kampung Sukan. Dan jalan ini akan dijadikan jalan sahala dan laluan masuk dari Jalan Sahati akan ditutup.
Election further added that for the state-level Maulidur Rasul procession on October 10, several roads will be affected starting at 6 p.m.
Dalam tempoh 10 Oktober ni, untuk tujuan parakan Maulidur Rasul sebanyak 4 jalan akan ditutup dan 4 jalan lain akan dilencongkan. Jadi di sini saya ingin menasihatkan pada orang ramai yang ingin menghadiri kedua-dua acara ini, diingatkan untuk meletakkan kenderaan di lokasi-lokasi berikut. Yang pertama adalah tempat letak kenderaan berhampiran dengan SK Bintang dan yang kedua tempat letak kenderaan di Stadium Tertutup Miri.
At the same time, he advised upcoming participants of both events to plan their journey ahead and choose alternative routes to avoid traffic jams during road closures. For inquiries regarding the road closures, a call can be made to the District Traffic Investigation and Enforcement Divisions on the screen shown.
Memperkukuh pemulihan, memudah cara pembaharuan ke arah kemampanan daya tahan ekonomi dan kesejahteraan keluarga Malaysia.
Peralihan daripada pemulihan kepada inisiatif pembaharuan
Menjadi fokus utama bajet 2023.
apakah dapatan Sarawak kali ini?
Diskusi bajet 2023 kami kupas dan bincang.
Bersama saya Douglas Elliot,
Saya Syira Abang Mansur,
hanya di TVS.
Welcome back. The Portrait of Cheongsam, Timeless Elegance and Legacy event aims to be inducted into the Malaysia Book of Records for the most participants in Cheongsam in an event. Now, organized by the Kuching South City Council, MBKS, in collaboration with the Sarawak Federation of Chinese Women Association, and will be held on October 15 for the first time at the MBKS Palmarium Garden and the MBKS Community Hall.
So you will see ladies, beautiful ladies, with Cheongsam appearing in the city of Kuching for the very first time, all throughout Sarawak. All right. So hopefully they can gather more, and we will see what is be able to achieve the Malaysia record if it can be achieved.
We pointed out that there will be numerous cultural activities held on October 15. Among the activities are a parade, intercultural sharing sessions, and Cheongsam pageant contest.
They will be put into 3 categories. Category A is traditional. Category B will be fusion and intercultural. And category C will be white swamp. And we also have engaged for children coloring contest and drawing contest also. So it's not only on the Cheongsam per se, but it's also a family bonding activities.
The upcoming event is supported and funded by the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, in addition to cash sponsor by T Motors, Sendirian Berhad.
Views and opinions of political parties regarding the dissolution of Parliament will not change or influence the Prime Minister's decision-making in advising the Yang di-Pertuan Agong on the matter. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob stressed that other political parties had no say in the matter and that the decision to propose the dissolution of Parliament is the Prime Minister's prerogative, with the Yang di-Pertuan Agong having the final say.
Additionally, Ismail Sabri said the call from several parties for the dissolution of Parliament not to be announced soon will also not influence him in making his decision. He said the decision to dissolve Parliament should not involve open discussion, citing that past Prime Ministers did not discuss the dissolution of Parliament with their own parties or even opposition parties. Instead, he noted that it should be done only if the Prime Minister feels Parliament should be dissolved. Earlier, Bersatu President and Perikatan Nasional Chairman Muhyiddin Yassin said Ismail Sabri must get the Cabinet's consent to dissolve Parliament, adding that it was based on an earlier agreement between Ismail and the PN coalition.
The government will continue to intensify efforts to improve foreign investor sentiment towards Malaysia by implementing policies that can boost Malaysia's attraction as an exciting investment destination. The Finance Minister Tengku Datuk Seri Zafrul Abdul Aziz said the government will give more focus on encouraging investments into emerging industries as well as implementing the National Investments Aspirations Framework to attract high-quality investments.
Tengku Zafrul said there is no easy or quick fix for the ringgit's weakness against the US dollar. However, he revealed that BNM uses operational policy instruments to ensure an orderly foreign exchange or forex market. He said that while BNM does not target any exchange rate level, the central bank strives to prevent drastic or extreme changes in the ringgit's value in order to help businesses plan and implement business decisions and investments better. BNM ensures that banking institutions and corporations in Malaysia take prudent measures in dealing with forex risk and safeguarding the ringgit from speculative activities. In addition, he said the central bank implements various initiatives to increase access and attract foreign investors to the bond market, including improving the secondary bond market liquidity as well as strengthening the structure and liquidity of the forex market.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. More headlines anytime at tvstv.my or follow us on our social media. And those were the updates on TVS News at 5 p.m. I'm Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching.